Hello, my friends. This is Andy Falco Jimenez coming to you live from Yorba Linda, California, and this is a stretch for me. Not that what I'm going to tell you is bad or difficult. It's that I have never, in all the companies that I've been with, especially network marketing businesses, have ever felt comfortable talking about the compensation plan ever because it's impossible. Some of the people that actually kind of know or been in a network marketing business for decades, I find have difficulty talking about the compensation plan. so and so just to say that, just to be on air doing this live is so interesting to me that I feel this comfortable. And I'm sure that Rob or Tracy or any of the other people that have been around this company or actually building this company will correct me if I'm wrong on any of these aspects. But I really am convinced and have convinced myself that it is so simple. Even I, who hates math, hates anything to do with finance, that I can explain this compensation plan. And so I can't wait to do it. But I also had this devotional for today. For my wife and I do a show called the Living Fearless Devotional, which this LifeWise will be a sponsor. And in today's devotional by Charles Spurgeon, the Morning by Morning devotional, today's devotional fits, I think, perfectly, at least as far as I'm concerned, into being a part of this company, or at least me sharing it with my audience and, suggesting that they become a part of it, become a partner of mine in this new business that's not even launched yet. It doesn't launch until July 4th. And so right now you can get in for free. Join me as a partner, and you have plenty of time to learn all the ins and outs, learn about the 3 products that are available, and really be on the starting edge or the leading edge of this particular company. Can you imagine being a part of like Amway or Apple or what else is there? Beachbody Apple's not a network marketing company, but you know what I'm saying. Being there at the beginning, maybe buying stock in Google or Apple at the very beginning. Being a part of Beachbody or Amway at the very beginning. Can you imagine what it would be like and where you would be today if you would have been there at the beginning? Well, you have this opportunity with me today to join for free as a founding partner and begin in this process. So the devotional, I believe that I'm going to read after I tell you about the compensation plan, I believe is very interesting in regard to what it has to do with joining this company, joining me and Rob and Tracy and all the other leaders that you're going to be joining in this particular company as it's getting built and then during its launch on July 4th. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen here and I'm going to tell you about the compensation plan as I understand it. If there's any changes or anything that I missed or anything that I misstated, I will correct. But I believe after listening to 3 or 4 explanations of the comp plan, which isn't that difficult, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, will be covered in this explanation. All right, here we go. So I can't tell you how excited I am to share this comp plan with you, and not just because I think it's a great comp plan, but because I think I can actually explain it. That's the best part, because I've been involved in a few network marketing businesses before, and they were just so complicated, and later I would learn that just nonsense in regard to their comp plans. So this is LifeWise Comp Plan, and I titled this. I'm not sure if this is a good title or not. The subtitle is "The Magic of Linear Compensation." Not these legs and not this pyramid necessarily looking thing. It's just straight down the line, and I will show you what that looks like. But first, let me show you some of the things that I think why it's the best comp plan in the industry, and that comes from a faith-based a group of people that have created this company, and I believe that that's one of the reasons why they decided to go this way, because they wanted to keep it simple, they wanted to keep it honest, and they wanted to make sure that you actually got paid money and not earn points, which pays nothing. And the next thing is it's a legacy company that you can pass on to your children. And so once you build your business, and let's say you have children or grandchildren that once the inevitable happens and you go to see Jesus, that you want to leave it behind so that your children can have the benefits of what it is you created, you can do that. And you just let them know who you want the company to go to, and they will take care of it. I believe that's how it's going to look. So you just want to make sure and follow up with that. But I do know for sure you can leave it to your children or grandchildren. And the most important thing, I think, for especially where we're at today in our country, is that it's low cost products. It's only $35 to $39, and that's it. There's nothing else. You don't need to worry about anything else. You don't need to buy any huge packages or anything like that, which I'm sure we'll talk about later on. But the products themselves are only $35, $39. They're not $100 and something dollars or $75, and you don't need to buy, 10 of them in order to get a discount. Nothing like that. $35 to $39 each. And right now there's 3 products, as you know. And that's how much they cost. All right. So then you earn real dollars and not points. Like I said before, that's extremely important. Real dollars, not points. Anytime I say, you get $5, is that you get $5, not 5 points. No big packs and overpriced products, just like I said. That's it's so extremely important. With these other companies I've been involved in, you had to buy these big packs to be a founder, and they were so expensive. I think $3,000 or something like that on my last company. It was incredibly stupid. It's free to join until July 4th. So if you join me right now, it's free until July 4th. And then after that, it's $99 to join. But right now it's free to join, and you might as well do it. There's no obligation, but join me now, and you could begin to learn just like I'm learning about this company, because it doesn't go live until July 4th. Join now, and then up, all the way up to July 4th, or even beyond. If you decide you don't want to do it, you just bow out. You just tell them that you want to be taken off the mailing list. But I would join now if I were you, and because after that it's $99. And then it's always going to be free for veterans and the disabled. Free to veterans and the disabled for the life of the company. There's no left side or right side, like I was telling you before. I never understood how that all worked. And the company and these other places end up getting the strong. So you have the left leg and right leg, and the company would get the strong leg, and you would get the weak leg. So it never made sense. No business volume and no 5-page compensation plan. What I'm showing you right now is what you're looking at. It's not complicated, and there's no business volume and all this other lingo that I never understood. 7 levels deep of revenue sharing. There is an 8th level, but right now, just all you need to know right now is there's 7 levels deep of revenue sharing. And the customers and partners pay the same. So whether somebody's just buying the products from you and that's all they're doing, or they're partners where they're sharing the business, it doesn't matter. It pays the same. So you just tell people, hey, no, you buy as a customer, it costs $35 for the products. If they buy as a partner, it's $35. And right now it's free to be a partner. So it costs them $35. It pays the same. It costs them the same, and it pays the same. All right. So customers buy product and partners buy and share. Partners buys and shares. A customer just buys the products. I think I should change I don't think that should be plural. But anyway, and then only 1 product a month. You just need to buy $35 or spend $35 for 1 product a month, and you maintain your status in the company. So you put on auto ship, you never worry about it again, and then you go out and share as a partner. As a partner, you only need to buy 1 product a month. As a customer, you buy whenever you want. But as a partner, to stay a partner, you buy 1 product a month, and that's it, $35. That's it. All right, so here you go. Here is you, and I'm going to use 4 people. So let's say you add 4 people. Each one of those people you get $5 of every product they buy. If they buy 2 products, you get $10. If they buy 3 products, you get $15. Right now, there's only 3 products, so there's also a 4th one. So, but as far as the products are concerned, all you need to know is that you get $5 from everything they buy. All right, from everything they buy, you get $5. So if there's 4 people that you've spoken to and they buy at least 1 product each, you get $20 from each one of them. It's like exactly like running a business where you have products that you sell and then you have a profit margin, a profit that goes to the company. In this case, the company is you. You get $5. Could it be any easier than that? That's it. There's nothing else that you need to worry about. The next thing, the people under them, so let's say they become partners. Each one of these people becomes partners, and somebody buys from them, you get $3 of their customer every time they buy a product. So if they buy 2 products, you get $6. If they buy 3 products, you get $9 from that one customer. That's it. I know you're waiting for like something else to be said. No. So right now, if you have one person that buys one product and another person that buys from them a product, you get $8 right off the bat. Bam. All right. Let's say that under that level, that second level person, they find somebody that buys something. Now you get $2. So you being at the top there, you have a friend that buys one of the products and decides, I'm going to become a partner. And they go, hey, I'm going to tell Nancy about this great product. And she buys one. You now get $3 from Nancy's friend. And Nancy's friend, whose name is Barbara, Barbara has somebody named Fred. And Fred buys a product and you get $2 from that. So let's just say down one line, you get 5, 3, 2. You get $10. $10 from the one person that you said, hey, buy a product and became a partner, and then they did the rest of the work by finding somebody. You get $10 from those transactions that come from you telling Barbara. I think that's the first person I talked about. Now, again, now you have 3 other people that you told, and they have more people to come in. Now you can see how that multiplies. It's exponential. The money that you are paid begins to expand exponentially as each person that you suggested get into the business and be a partner, and they begin to tell people, and those people begin to tell people, and you can see how this begins to work. I'm going to show you a graph of what can happen after a period of time of you growing your business. So that's not all. So now this goes all the way down to 7 levels. 7 levels this goes down to. And all you did was share with Barbara. Barbara then told, I forgot the names now, Diane. And then Diane told Fred. And Fred told Sam. And Sam told Henrietta. And Henrietta told Brian. And Brian told Stan. And in just that one line alone, you have 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 you get from one of those linear transactions between you and your very first person who told somebody, 7 levels down. And now, again, begin to expand this out. And that's it. Again, there's nothing else. That's just how much you make. You have to pay the company. No, this is your profit as a company, as a founder of this company. That is the money that you make. And again, that's just one line. All right. And then there's the LEAP program. The LEAP program is another product. That's why I was telling you there's 3 products, but there's a 4th. LEAP is a 4th product, and it unlocks level 8. And then level 8 gives you another dollar, another level that you begin to increase your revenue. So let's say that you decide, I want to get involved in LEAP, which is a training program on how to be a leader. And what did I say that was called? Leadership Excellence and Personal Development Program. That's what that is. You get this next level, this next dollar. You get to earn more money by wanting to learn how to be a leader. Amazing. It is amazing. All right. So here's what it looks like if you were to really take a look and see as your business expands, and then 4 people adds 4 people adds 4 people. So this is called the power of 4. Imagine the possibilities if each partner connects just 4 people with LifeWise products. The following illustration shows only 1 product order per person. Again, only 1 product. So most people are going to buy more than 1 product, but let's just say they only buy 1 product order per person. But realistically, many will order more than just that. That's what I just said. There's no limit to the number of customers or partners you can enroll. So I'm going to go through this, and it just sounds unbelievable. But over a period of time, if you have at least 4 people who refer 4 people to become partners, and that goes down the line all the way to just the 7th level, In the end, on the lower right-hand corner, you can see that's $21,956 essentially, that if they get on auto ship where they're doing this every month and each one of these people is buying one product, you have the potential of making $21,956 a month just at a 7th level. Now, strangely enough, and this sounds, again, incredible. And I'm telling you that this isn't just something that happens overnight. This is something that you cultivate. This is something that you build. And this is something that you encourage other people to do, other people to join you as a partner, and encourage them to teach their partners how to be partners who add 4 people. If they just added 4 people, then, and you had that 8th level because you're an elite program, it goes from $21,956 a month to $87,492 a month. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Yes, it's crazy. And it seems unbelievable, but that just kind of gives you an idea on the minimum if they were to only buy one product each. And again, the simplicity of it all, which is so important, is that you keep it simple. There's no complication. There's no left leg, right leg. There is none of these other things that you have to worry about. There's no big packages you have to buy. Just all you have to do is worry about, worry is a wrong word. Only thing that you have the benefit of doing is talking to 4 people and telling them about this great company, where if they just added 4 people as partners and then give them this example that this is something to work towards, definitely something to work towards. If you can achieve that, how great would that be? Even if you got a fraction of this, half of this, wouldn't that make your life a little bit different? And it's this simple. There's nothing else for you to worry about, nothing else for you to concern yourself with other than what I just told you. And that is that you refer 4 people. It's only $35 to $39 for them to buy a product. And then you tell them to tell 4 more people to become partners. Now, that again does not include people that just want to be customers. This does not include that, say you have 5 people under you as opposed to 4, or 10 people below you instead of 4. This is really kind of crazy if you really think about it. But I think it's definitely worth something for you to get into and to start. But that's not all. Yes, this is like a Ginsu knife commercial. That's not all. There's one more thing that I think that's super important. It's one of the most important things for me, and that is that on every sale of every product, $1 from every product goes to Tunnel to Towers. You've heard of Tunnel to Towers, I'm sure, and that is a program or an organization that builds homes for veterans and law enforcement officers that are injured, and in some cases where the spouse loses their husband or wife who are on the job, and they take care of the families with a home, and if they're disabled, help them with making sure that they have things that allow them to live life as comfortably as possible, by making sure that their homes and their vehicles and that kind of thing are disabled, veteran friendly. And it is a great organization. So just know that every product, did you hear what I'm saying? Every product that is sold, $1 from every product that is sold goes to Tunnel to Towers. That is spectacular. That is amazing. All right, so that's it for the compensation plan. Either we're going to come live back to our program, or make sure that whoever sent this to you, so that you can see what the compensation plan is, you get a hold of them and get in contact with them, and if they have any more questions, ask them to help you out with that question. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye. Didn't know how to land that plane. Hey, so that was amazing. I love the Tunnel to Towers aspect of it, to make sure that they have access, the accessible, stoves and televisions and what have you. Tunnel to Towers is an amazing organization that every product, $1 goes to that organization. And so you can see, I hope I was able to explain that compensation plan well enough and clear enough to tell you that it's simple. And I know probably the 10th or 15th time I go through that explanation, it'll get simpler and simpler. I think that was about 10, 12 minutes of actual explanation of the comp plan itself. I should be able to get that down to about 6 or 7 minutes. And so should you. And then I was telling you earlier that the devotional for today for Charles Spurgeon, Morning by Morning, which my wife and I read on a daily basis, well, nearly a daily basis, and broadcast in our show, the Living Fearless Devotional, happens to be in line with why you should join this company. Today, the difficulty that people have with the economy and the things that are happening in our schools and in our businesses, on social media, that God has been taken out of everything, is that we are in a battle. This company, being a company created by believers and a faith-based business, is potentially one of the ways that we are going to be able to make changes in our world, in our industry. And although, some people have some concern about bringing money into faith, uh, you hear often that some people misquote that money is the leads to evil, and that is not what that quote says. It is the love of money that leads to evil, or I'm not exactly quoting that correctly, but um, it's the love of money. What we need in ministry, what we need in being able to make changes in our world sometimes is money, so that we can give to charities, so that we can go to locations that are devastated by disasters, so that we can go to schools and have Bible reading programs where there's a trailer with Bibles in it, and the opportunity to teach children off the campus, because that's what some schools require. That, unfortunately, some of those things take money. Now, if we were to take all those things that we want to do and have the ability to provide the financial support for those things, we would need a program like LifeWise, that we, as partners, business partners, that we take a large portion of our income and dedicate it to some type of ministry that allows us to do that. And we would also be attacked. Understand that anytime that you're preaching from the gospel, that there is an aspect of our world that hates it, that despises it, that we will be under attack. We'll be under attack with this company, making it a biblically based, a faith-based, a company of created by believers, is that it will constantly be under attack by the enemy. And so I believe this devotional, which I'm going to read to you, it'll only take me a couple minutes to read, so just hang on, allow me to read this to you, that you will see how in line today's devotional, March 2nd, of the Charles Spurgeon Morning by Morning devotional, is in line with what you need to remember as you move forward in this company. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up on the screen so you can read along with me. If you're not on your mobile phone, maybe if you're on your computer, you can see this. But, oops, let me just go back down here. So March 2nd, Morning by Charles Spurgeon. The reference is 1 Samuel 13:20, that says, "So all Israel went down to the Philistines to have their plowshares, mattocks, axes, and sickles sharpened." Again, that's 1 Samuel 13:20. Charles says in this devotional, he says, "We are engaged in an intense war with the Philistines of evil, and every weapon within our reach must be used. Preaching, teaching, praying, and giving must all be brought into the battle. And even our talents and gifts, thought to be too meager to be of any use, must now be employed." Awesome. "Every tool, including plowshares, mattocks, axes, and sickles, may all be useful in slaying Philistines. Even rough, dull tools can deliver hard blows. For the killing doesn't need to be fancy, just effective. Each moment of time, whether the optimum moment or not, each scrap of our ability, whether trained or not, each opportunity, whether favorable or not, must be used. For our foes are many and our forces are few. Most of our tools need sharpening. We need ready discernment, tact, energy, promptness, and in a word, complete conformity to the Lord's work. Practical common sense is actually very uncommon among people leading Christian endeavors. We should we should learn some lessons from our enemies and thereby make the Philistines sharpen our weapons. This morning may we learn to sharpen our zeal for battle through the help of the Holy Spirit. We can even look at the energy of the Roman Catholics and how they will cross seas and continents to make one convert to their faith. Are they to be the only people to show great zeal? Then take note of the heathen and how their devotees endure horrific torture in the service of their idols. Are they to be the only ones who exhibit patience and self sacrifice? Finally, observe the Prince of Darkness. Note how he perseveres in his endeavors, how unfazed he is by failed attempts, how daring he is in his plans, how thoroughly he has thought through his plots, and how energetic he is in everything he does. His demons were united as one person in their infamous rebellion against God, while we believers in Jesus are often divided in our service for him, rarely working with true and unanimity. Oh, that we may learn from Satan's hellish industriousness as he prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. May we instead walk around like good Samaritans looking for someone to bless. Jim Ryman continues. He's the editor of Charles Spurgeon's work in Morning to Morning. He says, the Lord gives every believer gifts to be used in his service, gifts of the Holy Spirit distributed according to his will. We see from this that it is the Lord who determines which gift or gifts each of us will receive. And although God's gifts and his call are irrevocable, they must nevertheless be sharpened or honed. Paul encourages us to try to excel in gifts that build up the church. Thus, we are to use our God-given gifts to serve our brothers and sisters in Christ, in fighting evil in the world, in sharing the gospel with the lost, and in helping anyone who needs a touch from the Lord through us. But we must be ready. And the only way to be ready is to use our gifts. It may seem awkward at first, but as we use them, God will hone them. My gosh. And we may even see our enemies being used as the sharpener. Oh my gosh. I just got so many chills reading that devotional when it has to do with this LifeWise opportunity, this business that people I know get a little uncomfortable when you put business with faith. But as I was telling you before, if you're using what God has given you as your gifts or a gift of LifeWise, that you have this opportunity to build a network of believers that are creating opportunity to be able to share the gospel while being able to earn revenue that you can then turn around and use that revenue for good, like Tunnel to Towers, or to help somebody who's been struggling for years in a business that just does not seem, as an employee, maybe they've been an employee for years and it just doesn't seem to be able to get them out of a place of struggle, that they can, especially today with the amount of inflation that we're going through, the cost of eggs and meat and gas and all the things that are going up, that we have an opportunity here that we can share the gospel, we can share a business, we can use the business in a way that brings light to somebody's life while you're sharing the gospel and the business at the same time, and then making sure, because we know this business, number one, with each dollar that is earned by each one of the products that are sold is given to an organization like Tunnel to Towers. And then in addition to that, we can then, like Hedia and I, we have the Resurrect Ministry, where we can then afford to now put more money into the ministry to now share God's word even further, because that is just the way this world runs, is that you need a stream of income coming into the ministry so that you can exponentially reach people through whatever means that are necessary to get out there to share the gospel with people. So I don't know. There were so many things in this devotional that I think were so clear that this is an opportunity that I just need to share it with you all. I think this is a great place for believers to be, that you can do in addition to whatever business you're currently in. Even if you're with another network company, they don't mind or care that you are with this company while you're with another company. They don't care if you are a teacher and running this business at night. None of that matters. It'll be based on what it is you can do and how often you can do it. And just know that every time somebody buys, you get money from that. Not like these other companies where you have to earn points, and then when you earn enough points, then you will get a revenue share at some point. If you buy enough $2,000 packages, then maybe you'll get some money. No, that's not how this works. The moment that you have somebody buy from you, you earn money. That's just the way it is. And I think it's amazing. Again, then you could take deciding what it is you want to do. You could take all of the money you earn and put it into ministry. You can take a portion of it so that your ministry in your home is first. And then you take the rest of what it is you earn and put it into the homeless, put it into veterans, put it into teaching children about the gospel. Whatever it is you want to do, you take and use that money as God leads you to do that. So I love this opportunity. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. It's not, you don't have to get one of your credit cards. I remember so many times that some leader would come on some video or one of those phone calls that they have you come on, and they say, okay, I know that maybe you don't have, $2,000, $3,000, in your checking account, but you can get a credit card. Find a credit card that you can put $3,000 on, and then you get into debt. And then you get this product that you never get rid of, and you never use it, you never sell it. It's probably still sitting, you probably still have something from your last network company that you bought into, some thousands of dollars of product and brochures I can just tell you all the things that I did that I still have and I never used. Business cards, flyers. You hosted parties at your house, and you maybe got one person out of the the $200 or $300 it cost you to host a party at your house. It just goes on and on and on. That's not how this works. You sell one product, you get $5. You sell another product, you get another $5, right? And then you get partners in. Your partner then does what you did and shares it, and then you get money from their customers, and it just goes on from there. And that's as simple as it is. It takes a couple minutes just to explain it to somebody, and they get it, and you earn just like you would in a normal business. When I was in the dog training business, and still am, I would sell my dog training services. So whatever it was, charge $175. And then I would have to pay my employees. And then so off the top, you would lose, a portion of that, maybe 50% of it. And then you would have to pay for the electricity and the internet and the phones, and you lose another, 15 to 20%, something like that. And then you would end up with a percentage. And that's exactly how this business works. A certain part the company, takes as you purchase, and then they give you your revenue share. If I sold a leash that cost me, $10 and I sold it for $15, how much would I get? $5. And that is just like this business. You sell one of the products, they take the money that it costs for the products for them to make it and what have you, and ship in the shipment, all that kind of stuff. And then you get what? $5. And that's the way that it works. So it is a legit business. It is a business like every other business. And the most important part is that it is a business that was created by believers. And so I would encourage you to join me. I hope this was helpful and interesting to you. And I hope to see you on the next one. As I get to do more of these shows, this is a new area for me. I will have less times where I'm searching for words because they'll come a little bit more easily to me. This is brand new. This is only my second show with the livelifewise.tv. But if you want to join me, the link is in the description, or you just follow this link that's right here. I'll make it actually a little bit bigger so you can see it. And you go to livelifewise.tv. That will take you to a page where you just click on the join now, I think it says, and you join me as a partner. It's free. It costs you nothing. It's free. The company doesn't launch until July 4th. So join now so you can get all the benefits of learning about what this company is all about, learning who the people are who created the business, between Rob and Tracy and the others that are a part of building this business. and get to know some of your partners and get to know me a little bit if you're new to who I am. And we have time. We have time to get to know each other, maybe even try out some of the products if they come out a little bit early. I think there's going to be a pre-launch. You'll get to try some of the products, and we'll be excited and building up to our momentum up to July 4th, and then we launch, and it's going to be fun. So I would just join me now. It costs you nothing except for a little bit of time, and we'll have fun. All right, my friends, love you guys. God bless, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.